First of all, you guys have no idea how many distractions I've had in the last probably 10 minutes trying to make this video. But I'm going to make it. I'm going to share it nonetheless. So let me get started. My name is Gina, and I want to thank you guys for watching my IG channel. This is my first post or share or whatever they call it. I don't even know what they call it. But anyway, it's my first one. And I'm going to talk about something that I absolutely love. I'm a motivator at heart. I found that out at a young age. Motivation just comes out of me. Encouraging people is what I do. Aside from the other things that I love, such as travel and acting, encouragement is just, it comes out of me. I can't help that. I was born that way. So today I want to share with you guys about the characteristics of the eagle. And these are going to be 5 positive leadership traits of eagles. And I first heard mention of this when I was a teenager. My pastor back in Louisiana did a series on the eagle. And the things I learned had my mouth open. And I was just in awe. And I've loved eagles ever since. So I had to get back to that teaching maybe about a month ago. So I just want to share with you guys. I'm going to make good use of this IGTV channel. And these are my notes here. I do tend to write a lot. I like to journal. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And again, these are characteristics of eagles. 5 positive leadership traits of eagles. And we're only going to cover number 1 today. The number 1 positive leadership trait of an eagle is that eagles have powerful vision. Eagles have powerful vision. And while doing this study, I learned that the eagle's eyes are specifically designed for long-distance focus with clarity. The word vision is amazing. You have to have a vision in life. You can't just wander through life aimlessly, not knowing what you're going to do, not knowing what you're here for. So you have to get a vision, line up with God and see what his vision is for your life, and then follow suit, man, and get on that thing. So, and I'm looking here at my book because I've written down a lot of notes. As I was studying, I got a lot of information. So in our life, just like the eagle, his eyes are specifically designed for long-distance focus with clarity. In our lives, we have to be able to see ahead. We can't get stuck on where we are at the moment. You can't allow yourselves to get stuck there. You have to have a vision. You have to be able to see yourself a month from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. What are your plans? What are your goals? What vision do you have? What things do you love? What comes out of you naturally? Write that thing down, man. Be specific with it. When you write it down, be specific, be intentional, be on purpose with it. There's a word going around now that, and this is just my own opinion, that people use now, and they say, oh, I want to do this or whatever. Now, when I was in school, I learned about words. And, or, but, for, and, adds to, or means the opposite of. Like you can ask somebody, do you want an apple or an orange? That means you can't have both. But if you say, would you like an apple and an orange? That means you can have both. So what I'm saying is, when you say, I want to be successful or whatever, you've pretty much negated the whole I want to be successful deal with the whatever part. So, and this is just me. You know, you can do whatever you want, but this is just me. I have stopped saying the whole or whatever thing. It's I want to be successful, period. There is no or whatever. I don't want to leave my life up to chance any longer. I've watched so many people live and die and not do anything in life or not reach their full potential. They get started and then they're gone. So I don't want to say anymore, I want to be successful or I want to do this or whatever. You know, it's I want to do this. It's I want to be successful. Is I want to act in this. I want to sing for this. I want to motivate. I want to speak on this stage. And there is no or whatever after that. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm setting out to do. This is my vision. And we can no longer say, que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. Whatever you plan for is what will be. Whatever you think the most is what will be. Your thoughts have creative power. Your words have creative power. And you can feel how you want to feel. But I am a believer in God. And when the Bible says that he spoke and the worlds were made, that every day he said something new and made something new. And it says that we've been created in his image. It says that we've been made in his image and in his likeness. And he's given us the same power to create. then that means if he can speak things into existence, then so can I. That's why I can no longer say, I want to do this or whatever is going to be is what's going to be. Because that's not true. Whatever you say is what's going to be. Whatever you prepare for, whatever you plan for is what's going to be. So what are you saying today? What is your vision? Do you have a vision? Write it and make it plain and refer to it often. I'll never forget when I was learning how to drive. My mom never had a car. Well, not while we were younger. She didn't. She didn't get one until all her children were grown. She never knew how to drive. But I remember when I was wanting to get my license, I bought the book, I studied the book, and then I got a mental picture of myself driving. I would see myself in the car driving, man, with my seatbelt on, listening to music and driving. I saw myself doing that. I imagined in my mind, I used my mind to create a mental picture of me driving. I imagined myself passing that test. I got a picture of it. And once you get that mental image, once it gets on the inside of you, nobody can take it from you. And that goes for anything, not just driving, but anything in life. If you're going to be successful at anything, and I'm not saying, okay, just be a doctor, just be a lawyer, whatever your vision is, get a mental picture of yourself succeeding at that. Get a mental picture of yourself doing that, accomplishing that goal. Get a mental picture of it. Get it on the inside of you. Keep it before you. I take paper and write notes on my mirror because I brush my teeth every day. I wash my face every day. I'm in the bathroom every day. I'm washing my hands in the bathroom every day. And I see it. Get a vision board. I have a vision board. And some of the things on my vision board have come to pass. I look that way because my vision board is over there. But get a vision, man. Get a vision. And don't let anybody take it from you. Don't let anybody tell you, no, you can't do that. If you got a vision for it and that thing comes out of you. Because there are certain things that I believe God has placed in us that other people won't see until we start doing it. And then there are those people who will only see what God has placed in you when other people see it, or when you get on a grander scale. They don't see it necessarily in the beginning of the process. It takes some big time person to recognize you, and then they'll say, oh, right, yeah. You can't wait for those people to see it. You've got to see it. You've got to see it. You've got to be your biggest cheerleader. You've got to be your biggest supporter. It's up to you, man. People will only see what you put out there. People will see you how you see you. So how do you see you? Do you see yourself in the long distance with clarity? How do you see you? Be like that eagle and let your eyes see, man. Let your imaginary eyes, let your mental eyes see it. And then your physical eyes will see it. That's it. I'll catch you guys next time. Y'all have a good one.